Hello again, traveler. It is good to see you well. Rowan has done some art. You will hear a little yipping because we have a new puppy.
Yeah.
Roxy and Nyx are wrestling. For every player's birthday, they choose a one-shot and a DM, and it happens.
Yeah.
And the last 2 years, you've chosen me for a Monster Mash campaign where everyone gets to play a monstrous hero.
So here are some thumbnails. Trying to figure out the scene.
So last time, you were level 1s, and you were a goblin rogue named Cleobug.
Yeah.
And you had such fun that you asked, can we have those characters do another thing?
And everyone was happy to do so.
Yep.
I decided that Cleobug wanted to be a princess.
Not
Yeah.
happy to be an adventurer, she needs to be royalty.
She could be both. But, figure maybe she and Tuscan found a crown and some loot. Like, other adventurers had found the rest of the loot, all the magical stuff, and then they left that, and so she wound up taking it. And
I assure you the puppy's not in pain. Those are her excited noises.
they're just wrestling. And according to Cleobug, the way to become a princess is someone just takes a crown and puts it on your head and says, you're a princess. They dub you princess. Because that's all she's ever seen. And so she forces Hobnail, the goblin you're going to see in the background, to put it on her head. And the conversation was very, no, seriously, I know it. This is how it goes, okay? You just put it on my head. You dub me a princess, just say you are now princess, whatever, and then that's it. And Hobnail was just, I don't think that's how that works, Cleobug. And she demanded it, and so he did it, and dubbed her Princess Trebletish. And so that's who Cleobug is now. And so for the second birthday game, my lovely DM husband here allowed me
Yes.
to do that, and to go around this town and this area.
They were having a Heroes Festival. The full plot line, as it was revealed later, was that they thought they had killed the Lich who had lived in this castle. Mm-hmm. But he was just, hidden his phylacteries within pieces of the castle. So at the end of the Heroes Festival, he reemerged, and your crew had to take him out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's me finding Cleobug and Hobnail.
Yeah, they're having a whole celebration to be like, we killed the Lich, and no, you didn't. Just whoop.
And you even had Hobnail there for a second.
Yeah, I tried to put in Tuscan to just be like, hello, welcome to the place.
That made me happy. The characters I know.
When you realized that it was Hobnail selling magic items, you were so happy.
And then I'd already done this picture, so I got to show everybody, be like, oh, look at that character in the back. That's who you're talking to.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to look at my first drawing of Cleobug and Hobnail to get all their colors and try to draw them again as best I can. So me fixing her ears 1,000 times, because I didn't agree with how I'd done her ears. And she always has a little bit of cleavage. She's a sexy goblin.
Well, it is your OC, so...
Yeah.
Kinda...
Well, I wanted it to be a goblin I could feasibly dress as one day. Like, you could be Tuscan pretty easily. I'd want to be Cleobug.
I've already got the bookmarks for the cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be that bad. The sword's the expensive part.
Sword.
Of course, well, you have to have the great sword.
I don't know if a lot of places will let you in with a great sword.
Oh, you have to safety tie it, but...
Yeah.
You can have one, you just can't unsheath it.
Mm. But I had to... I did this and then decided where the light source was. I liked the way I shaded her. Did some rim lighting, but I was having fun with the fabric.
It looks real good.
Thank you.
There's a lot of variations in the shade and the color that I didn't fully appreciate seeing the end product, but not the process.
Oh, I appreciate it. And Hobnail just wound up looking like... What is that game? With the mage. And the glowing eyes, and you see nothing else but glowing eyes and hands.
Isn't that He-Man?
Is that He-Man?
Oh, are you thinking of the Black Mage from Final Fantasy?
Yes. But either way...
Just a pile of robes.
Very much that is what he wanted looking like.
Hey,
with his,
don't wrestle by the stairs.
with his sewn-on stars on his hat. She convinced him to be a wizard.
Our little furry children.
He doesn't actually know any magic, for the record. And metal is hard.
I think you did a really good job with it.
Thank you.
I did see the end product, so I know all the stuff that happens between now and... Yeah, that stuff. Give it a good shine, deep shadows.
I like the idea that the princess was very interested in Cleobug, because I did this before the game. So I
But I made sure there'd be a princess.
Yeah, you made sure there was a princess, and I got to talk to the princess.
Yeah.
And she liked me. And, you know, most of the people accepted that Cleobug was a princess. Some people did not, but, you know, screw those people.
We even had some snobby heroes who, like, were rude to you and then had to apologize at the end because you saved the day.
Very satisfying. And we're going to put the whole story at some point on Tuscan's Tales.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Each birthday game will probably have to be a multiple-parter.
Yeah.
I do try to do, like, a 3-act structure to the games just to... because we play about 3 hours, and that makes sure that we're keeping it on track.
Yeah.
I can move it forward if it's taking too long.
Her crown wound up looking kind of tinfoily, but that's fine. I hate backgrounds. I hate them.
Such detailed backgrounds.
I hate backgrounds. I hate doing it. I don't know what I was trying to do here. It looks like a toilet, but with fire. It's fine.
It's a magic flaming pillar.
And I decided there should be a treasure here, so it just wound up Sky the cat.
I like how you angularized it after.
Yeah, I drew Sky and went,
You
no.
just kind of went...
Yeah.
And made an onyx cat with sapphire eyes. I love it.
Because logically, there should be a Sky in everything I do.
Just this is the crossover episode.
Mm-hmm. And I, at one point, yelled over to you, just, I don't know what to put the frames. And you didn't know what I was talking about. But, yeah.
Well, because I went, frames, it should be tapestries. And you went, I'm not redoing it.
If there's frames. What are we putting in the frames? But, honestly, I could have just left it like that. Could have just been details on the walls. But yeah. I didn't. And wanted to tell a whole story, and this is as far as I went. But I like the idea that the princess
you did so good with the shadows.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
The princess is very entertained by Cleobug, and the knight is sort of suspicious of her, but maybe he's the suspicious one, like maybe he's doing something.
I was gonna say, did she interrupt his assassination attempt? Because he looks like
a
upset that she's there.
Yeah. And I like that. I like that these are all characters that can intermingle in a way that makes sense. Cell phone.
Sorry, I muted. I don't know why I got 3 notifications in a row. No one talks to me.
You're very popular. In any case, this is Cleobug, and in the back there is Hobnail. The princess has no name. The knight has no name. Feel free to name them in the comments.
Rock on.
Rock on.
Play D&D.
Yeah.